What's up, everybody? Welcome to a Let's Play for Zen Pinball 2, The Walking Dead table. I'm one of your hosts, Greg Miller, alongside the best mustache in the business, Sam Claiborne.
Hey, Greg.
Hey, Sam, how are you?
Doing good. I love playing pinball.
I know you do, and I love The Walking Dead, and that's why our peanut butter and jelly is coming together for this Let's Play. Sam, you've been playing a few rounds here. First impressions of the table here as we do these slow, sexy pans over it.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and start playing now.
That's fine.
I can't wait.
It's fine.
So, it has it's interesting with Zen Pinball, right? Because this couldn't really exist in real life, so you can do some cool stuff with this. Like, you can make a zombie head roll across the game, and you can hit it with your pinball, and you can put live zombies in boxes and make them pop out of everywhere. There's just so much animation. I like that. I will say that we might have some spoilers for people that have never played the first season of Zen.
Good point. Yeah,
Walking
this
Dead.
is based on the season 1 of The Walking Dead. Of course, season 2 getting ready to wrap up here. Pretty gosh darn soon. But you see, there's obviously young baby Clem. Her hair's still long. She ain't out there doing any of the stuff she does in season 2. Lee Everett over there chilling out. You see a whole bunch of stuff for
It's
me.
based on season 1, like maybe episode 1 and 2, right?
No, it's all the episodes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it gets right to the end of the series?
Well, I mean, if you look here in the
series?
center section, it has all them spelled out, right? A New Day, Star for Help.
Yeah,
Blood Red,
I
Up to
saw
No
that,
Time
yeah.
Left. Then, of
That's
course,
funny.
the St. John Dairy. Then in the back, you have the RV home they were all in, the motel. Look at that. Just as if we planned it. Here's Everett's Pharmacy. You're
keep
playing
tilting.
inside of it. Over there on the right side, of course, you have the bell tower that we all know so well.
Mm-hmm.
Over here, too, you have the Macombre sign right side of the screen right there where... spoilers. I'm going to spoil some stuff here for this. Where Lee and Krista and Omi would try to cross before it all falls apart, before Lee goes on his one final run to save Clementine. So it's all-encompassing of Season 1. Whole bunch of stuff here. God knows I don't know how to do any of it. That's why I brought you in, Sam.
Yeah.
I always want to be good at pinball, but I never am.
I'll give you the best pro tip you're ever going to get for these digital pinball games.
Okay.
Turn on game mode.
Okay.
On your TV.
How does that help?
It turns off a slight millisecond, a couple milliseconds delay.
Okay.
And makes it so you can actually hit the shots you think you're going to hit.
I see.
It's kind of funny.
Now you're going through what? It's
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you just got to
I get
choose
to
your episode.
I'm
You
choosing
jumped
the final
to No Time
episode.
Left. Ooh, Lord. Of course,
So
Lee
I don't
Everett,
know
Lenny
what you do
voice.
here. It says press launch to choose, select with flippers, let Clem.
Let Clem take him down, or you take him down?
Okay.
You took him down. Good
Yeah.
job, Lee.
This is funny. So, like, in pinball games, this is you can use the DMD display, the little display in the background, to sometimes play little games. Like in Super Mario Brothers, a pinball game, you actually play a little version of Super Mario Brothers. So I like how they imitate that. And, of course, that dot matrix display is nice and classic orange.
Yeah. Just like every pinball game you remember from your childhood, right?
Yeah, and another pro tip about pinball...
Get rid of the walkers. Walkers hit 4 and 5.
Yeah, is that you should look at the screen when you can to get tips like that on what you're supposed to be doing. And then also usually flashing lights are telling you exactly what you should be hitting.
Interesting.
So you'll notice in this, see the little combo lights lit up?
Right. Well, everything lit up. That's the problem. There you
Is
go.
that a soccer ball?
Yeah, it's Clem's soccer ball. You know it, of course, from the motel that she kicks it around at.
Yeah. That's kind of funny. That has precedent in real pinball. In the Twilight Zone pinball game, you can knock out a gumball from the gumball machine. It's like this white version of a pinball.
Right.
And it's lighter and it moves a little bit faster. And yeah, that's in a real pinball machine. So
Nice.
it's kind of funny that they have that. And
There's
I was going to say, though,
training
about the
space to
combos. Is this the end? Is this what's going on?
Yeah, you just lost. Game over, man.
There's
Game
a little
over.
different. You can die in different areas, I noticed. But yeah, there's combos, and I'll just go ahead and play again.
Yeah, please do.
And if you hit a ramp, and then you hit another ramp, and another ramp, you get a big score. So you'll notice that any ramps you hit in order are good to do.
Okay. For more Walking Dead stuff, of course, fan stuff, they've pulled all the dialogue from the game. I don't think any new dialogue was recorded, but they have the masters of everything. So when Lee's like, get the X, and Omid's in here, and everybody's doing their thing. Haven't heard Clem yet, but personally. Watch out! Maybe.
And that watch out that keeps happening is because I'm using the I'm using the nudge.
Yeah, you're trying
button.
a little tilt.
Yeah, well, tilt is the bad thing. So tilt is what happens when you nudge too many times.
Okay.
In this game, it's a little weird. Like normally in a pinball machine, you can nudge all you want pretty lightly, but in this, it seems like you kind of have a limited number of nudges.
Gotcha.
And then you tilt it, and then your game's over. So I'll try not to do that as much. I'm a rough pinball player, though. I gotta say, when I actually play pinball, I hit the machine a lot. It's fun. Greg, I'm in a pinball league. And I'm number 7
really?
in San Francisco right
What?
now. Out of like 63 people.
Do you know Matt Kramer?
No, I don't. Who's that?
He's a developer at Sanzaru. He hosts a pinball night, and he has all these pinball machines at his house.
Really?
I'll have to introduce you.
I know him now.
Yeah.
He's my best friend.
Yeah, for me, like I said, first off, I never nudged the table, so there's a problem, probably, with my game in general. But then just I've never been precise enough. You know, when it's like, it pops up and it's like, spell this out and do this, and then I screw it up, and then it's the next thing, and it just always goes down that road.
So, look, I get to choose an episode again. Let's do Long Road Ahead this time. One thing that I can say for sure to do is to try to catch the ball as much as possible, and then also to learn how to use the nudge. Like, nudging actually really helps. So every time it's going down the middle of the machine, if you just hit the nudge button, it'll hit it to one of the flippers, so you can kind of save it. What's to do here?
You have to decide if you want to try to find the boat, find Clem's parents. It's asking to make the, you're having that conversation.
It's the decisions, like, from the adventure game.
Right.
That's funny. See, this would make for a good real table.
But you said it couldn't happen. It's
well, because
impossible,
the ball like teleports sometimes. Like,
sure.
I was playing this mode where you hit the zombie head.
Yeah.
First of all, that's like a ball that's rolling back and forth across the center of the game. I wish I could show it to you. We'll see if I get to it. But yeah, it's then after you hit that ball, your ball was just teleporting off. So maybe you could make a variation of this. There's the soccer ball again. That's so funny.
How much video game pinball do you play?
Almost. I only play mainly the real versions which are part of Pinball Arcade. Yeah, and I love it on PS4. It's a really good version of it. But I play those because I like learning the rules, and it has like these guides for rules. And I didn't check that out on this, but does it have like a thing where you can go through and just learn how to play?
Yeah, if you hit start
rules.
Scott, if you hit your options. Sorry, I'm an old school gamer.
Yeah,
when you
let's
hit
check
kids
that out.
with your options menus. But if you hit the option button, you should pop up and it'll say table rules or whatever. Table guide, I guess, would be the one.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, cool. And so you can just go through. Yeah, this is exactly how it is. And other steps you can learn how to do it. Oh, that's neat. Move and aim the sniper scope with the flipper buttons. Huh.
That's awesome.
Those are all the combo shots.
Mm-hmm.
This is neat. Yeah, I noticed there's like the zombies busting through doors, like bound by the flippers. I've never seen those come out yet. But that's what's fun about pinball, is that you can see that something's going to happen somewhere, and you just got to figure out the sequence that it's going to take to get there.
When did you fall in love with pinball?
You know, so I've been into arcade gaming a long time, and I didn't play these games back in the day. I just like really liked the aesthetics and the history. And recently, pretty recently, maybe like a year and a half ago, I decided with some friends to join this pinball league just to get good at it, because I've always been really bad at it.
Yeah.
And I just played with like some of the world champions are in that league, and they're really nice, and it's just a mix of like people that are amateurs and people that are professionals, and it's just great to learn. So then that got me into wanting to own machines, and I bought a couple now, and now I'm into repairing them, and it's just like repairing cars, you know. It's just, there's a cool online community to learn how to do the stuff, and I love how they look, and I love getting a game with great old art and just restoring it and making it look like it just came out. I love that.
You and Bromley were working on that Playboy table, right?
Yeah, we're working on a Playboy table right now where you got the bottom of the pinball play field. It's called a play field, like the whole area with all the people on this. And you can take everything off the top and bottom of it and replace it with a remade contemporary playfield. Because, over the years, they just get completely worn down. They look horrible. Sure. Because they're not taken care of. But if you wax them and you replace your pinballs a lot, they're fine. So, yeah,
there's your tilt.
Yeah.
You got in trouble.
Yeah, so we've been into that, and I've been working a couple machines. Another one is a game diner, which you can play in Pinball Arcade now, which is a classic Williams game.
Nice.
It's really fun. And, of course, there's great pinball conventions to go to. And speaking of conventions, I played this game at E3 for the first time in the PlayStation booth, and they did not have game mode turned on. So pro tip, if you work at PlayStation and you're showing off pinball games, please turn on game mode so it's easier to flip. See what I just shook it out of that outlane there.
Nice. See, when it gets there, I just assume it's dead and I stop playing. But you got the skills. You got the thing.
And you can do that in real pinball. The more you get good at pinball, the more money you save when you're playing pinball. Pinball's kind of expensive still. It can be $1 to play a game or 50 cents.
No, thank you.
There's some new machines coming out. There's a Hobbit machine coming out and a Big Lebowski machine.
Wow.
These are real tables, real pinball tables coming out. And for the low price of $7,000 or $8,000, you can own them. Maybe we can get one for the office.
Well, of course, what's cool about Zen Pinball 2's Walking Dead table here is that it's coming to just about everything. It's coming to 360, PS4, PS3, Vita, iOS, Android, Amazon, and
Zombie
the
Ball.
Wii U. No Xbox One, though. Interesting.
Greg, Zombie Ball.
Get it! That's the one that can go anywhere.
Got him.
Save Clem.
See how it warps into the ether? Sorry to interrupt.
No, please. They're here to see how the game works. You're showing them cool stuff. I'm just giving them factoids about the game. $2.99 will be the price for this add-on, of course. Zen Pinball 2 is basically like a free platform. You buy it, you get a couple tables for free, and then they got stuff like this, Plants vs. Zombies, Marvel, a whole bunch of stuff. Release dates, right? It starts on August 26th, so stick with me here because it gets crazy. PS3, PS4, Vita, August 26th in North America, 27th in Europe. On Mac, August 27th. On Wii U, August 28th. On Google Play, iOS, Amazon, the 28th. No mention of 360 on that listing, but if they're saying the 26th, it's going to be around that time. Xbox is never going to let PlayStation get this exclusive away from them.
Did you? Sorry, I missed it. Did you say iOS?
Yep.
Okay. Have you played this on iOS at all?
I have not.
Yeah, I wonder how the virtual buttons are. A lot of people play pinball for practice on their iPhones all the time. So that's.
I like it on Vita, and then I like rotating it up, and then you have the table as it looks like a real table or whatever.
Yeah, you can do that. I love that, the vertical display.
Yeah, but then it's touch based, and something could always go wrong.
Yeah, because you can't. Yeah, there's no side buttons or anything.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's Zen Pinball 2's The Walking Dead table. This is for Season 1 of The Walking Dead. There's a spoiler for where you're going to get to in Episode 5 if you didn't play Episode 5 of Season 1. But you made it through this whole thing. I don't even understand what you're
I love the girl with the hook.
Oh, yeah. Molly.
She's a cool character.
Molly's the best. Molly and Hilda.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, for everything about Zen Pinball 2, Sam's mustache, and The Walking Dead, keep it here. Oh, holy crap, you finally got this thing. Hold on, we're not going to see this go.
Yeah, I missed, so I'm supposed to aim like this.
Yeah, you almost had him.
And then...
Here we go.
This is so funny.
Lee?
Shut up, Clem.
I tried.
Got in your head. For everything about all that stuff I just mentioned, keep it here on IGN.